Hello everyone, welcome to my book review, and today I want to introduce to you guys a book named Why Men Don't Listen and Women Can Read Maps. One of my teachers recommended this book to us, and then I read the trial version and I was like, wow, this is exactly the one I'm trying to find, so I chose it for my reading challenge. This book was written by Alan and Barbara Pease. They had spent 3 years traveling around the world, collecting data, analyzing, and even annoying the locals to finish the book. That sounds intriguing, right? So, do you wonder what was written in the book? The book is about the biological differences between men's and women's brains, which explain how they think, react, and behave to a certain problem. If you are a man, I think at least once you have questioned why women are so sophisticated and they are too difficult to understand. And if you are a woman, have you ever felt like being neglected or even exploited because your man cannot listen to you, understand you, or even pick up the right lipstick color for you? If you ever felt like that, I think this international bestseller is the answer for all those things that you have questioned about the opposite sex.
There are tons of things that I found interesting in this book, but firstly, I want to talk about one thing which could be considered as the backbone of the book. Human behavior is explained by our genes and our evolution. Once upon a time, a long time ago, men and women lived happily together and worked in harmony. The man would venture out each day as a hunter. That's how he developed long-distance navigational skills to locate food and excellent marksmanship skills to hit a moving target. While the woman had a totally different role. As a child-bearer, she needed to be able to monitor her surroundings, have excellent short-range navigational skills, and have a highly tuned ability to sense small changes in the behavior and appearance of people around her. Things were simple. He was the land chaser, she was the nest defender.
These dissimilar roles are caused by different hormonal balances and distinct brain structures. As you can look at the title, it's just exaggerating to say that men don't listen and women can read maps. Of course, men do listen. They have ears, but the connection between their two hemispheres are not as good as women, so they will struggle at concentrating on two different things simultaneously, unlike women who are quite professional at multitasking. So if when you talk, your man go like this. What do you say? It's pretty normal, by the way. And likewise, women can read map, but on average, studies have shown that women will have more difficulty reading a map than men do. For instance, a lot of women, when using a map, they need to rotate the map so that they will be facing the same direction to their real life and on the map. While instead, men can think up a three-dimensional map in his head quite easily. But nowadays, spatial skill is not our problem anymore because thanks to Google Map, we can now rotate the map as much as we need on the mobile phone. While this is a really worth reading book, however, there are 2 points about this book that I'm not really satisfied with. Number one, I really love books like this, and it explains everything based on science. However, this one is still quite commercial. For example, the authors have written women are 3% more intelligent than men, and they kind of bombard the readers with a lot of percentage difference between men and women. It's understandable that the book should be general enough for everybody to understand, but I would expect them to explain and process more about how they conduct the study instead of just mention the results, which sometimes make me feel like the information is unjustified. And secondly, I agree that there's nothing wrong with acknowledging men and women are different biologically, because they are, but the problem here is the authors kind of exasperate the difference between men and women more than the reality. In some parts, it sounds like women are this, men are that. It's kind of one-sided opinion because there are many women. They are also real hunters. But after all, I still see this book as one of the most worth reading books. This book is a real eye-opener, and I have learned a lot of valuable information from it. After reading it, I started to pay attention to many small things around me, and I'm kind of happy to recognize some things are true to what was written in the book. I think this one is a great guide for men and women to understand each other, and it also a great chance for you to explore yourself more. And I hope that after reading the book, you guys will have a happier, healthier, and more harmonious lives with your partner. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys like it, and goodbye.